Greetings and welcome to The Queen Project. It's your girl Desi, and I am here today to talk to you about something that is very near and dear to my heart. I'm going to be very open and transparent with talking about this part of my journey with you. Today we are going to be talking about my weight. My journey with my weight has been an interesting one, to say the least. I have always been thick, but with like a couple of K's at the end. And I've always been healthy. And my mama says that I'm big boned, all these little cute terms, but, pleasantly plump, mortal love, all that. I've been that way all my life. I was a chubby baby, I was a chubby kid, chubby preteen. Kind of slimmed out in high school, really thinned out in college, and then I met the father of my child, and we had my baby, and I got it all back again. So, but sharing this part of my journey with you guys is liberating, and I'm doing this for a reason. I'm very intentional with telling you about this part of my journey and taking you on this journey with me. So let's get into it. Growing up, I was always a chubby kid. Ever since I could remember, I was just always tall and always a little chubby. And being tall and being overweight was a journey within itself. Like, oh my gosh, so many stories I could talk about with that. But I never let it get me super down. I never got incredibly depressed by it, and I thank God for that. But it definitely was something where, I would compare myself, as we all do, compare myself, and I would envy the girls that could eat anything and nothing sticks to them, but that's not me. That's not my makeup. And I think as I got older, of course, you get wiser as you get older, and I just accepted that, this is me, okay? This is me. She is me. I am here, and I had to love myself regardless of what stage I was at, how small or big my waist was, how fat or non-fat my booty was, like all that, Then by the time I transferred and went to UNT, when I went to UNT in 2015, that was the thinnest that I feel like I've ever been in life. And I feel like that is because when I lived in Denton, Texas, I was walking everywhere because I had to. I was just dropping weight. And, I was so thin, y'all. Insert picture now. Your girl was so tiny, like for me. I was really thin. And, just, living my life like it was golden and feeling my soul, and then of course I meet this good looking guy, and we had my daughter. And going from that and going from my thinnest and really loving the way clothes fit on me and loving the way my body looked, and then finding out months later that I'm pregnant, that was like, really? But we just got here. We just got here. And definitely having my baby and growing this little beautiful tiny human inside of me added the weight back on. And after I had my daughter, I wasn't even that big. Like, I was just more so belly, and my booty popped out. Yay! But I wasn't that big. Where I really gained the weight back was after I had my daughter. After I had my daughter, I really had postpartum depression, and I had a lot of, your hormones are leaving, the happy hormones are leaving your body, and you have this beautiful baby, but she's screaming and hollering. And I was a super single mom at the time, and just in a super transitional phase in my life. And so eating, and I was also breastfeeding, y'all. I was also breastfeeding. That's a whole nother journey, a whole nother topic within itself. So I was hungry from breastfeeding, but then I was also eating my emotions. And after I had my daughter, that's when I gained a lot of weight. Because I was sad, and I was eating because I was sad. Before, when I lost the weight, especially my baby weight when I was younger, before I had my baby, when I was my slimmest and I was really slimming down, that I believe was not intentional. I was not intentionally trying to lose weight. It was just happening. A lot of life was happening. I wasn't really focused on just eating. I just ate whenever I remembered, and I was smoking cigarettes, like I said. So my appetite was like 0 to none. So when I was losing weight, it wasn't intentional. It was just kind of like, oh, okay. But now my journey with my weight, it's on me. And I am taking more ownership of it, and I'm putting more of the actual work in, and not just, because I remember when I was smoking cigarettes, let me backtrack. Sometimes I would intentionally not eat and smoke a cigarette because it was less calories for me to consume. Terrible for my body, but hey. And so I did do that a lot. But now I am not smoking cigarettes. Thank you, Jesus. Now I'm much more in a peaceful place, and in a more stable place in my life, much more stable place in my life, that I now am willing and able to go out and get it, and to work for the body that I want. And it's not so much the body that I want, but I'm willing to create a lifestyle. I am so willing to make this a lifestyle. I'm ready for these lifestyle changes now more than ever. Because before I'd be like, okay, yeah, like I want to lose weight, but I also love like chocolate banana shakes from Sonic. Like, so what am I going to do? But now I'm seeing that, moderation is key, and just watch your portion sizes. And girl, eat some more of those vegetables. Sometimes eat your salad with no dessert. Like, it's okay. I have more reasons now to make these lifestyle changes and to go out and get it versus the reasons that I have to not do it. I'm trying to do is more so focus on the during, the in between, the journey, what's going on, what are you doing after the before and before the after. I'm not going to promise like I'll be on the internet every day to tell you what I did. Like, no, because I have a life too, y'all. But what I am going to promise to do is to check in very regularly, and every single time that I do go to work out, I will check in. That feeling after you work out, and especially that feeling after you work out when you told yourself, I'm not gonna go, or blase, and then you do it and you accomplish it, and then it's like, okay, that wasn't that bad, like, let's go do it again. So yeah, once again, hashtag worth the wait. For me, it's liberating to share this part of my journey with you, and I just believe that someone out there needs to see the during part of the journey of trying to lose weight. And someone out there is also tall and thick and healthy like me, and they need to see someone doing it that looks like them. Just like I have a whole list of people that are out there doing it and doing their weight loss journey that look like me. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a circle. It's the circle of life. I'm not one of those people who can eat anything and it never shows up on their body. That's not the way I'm made up, and that's okay. This is the way that God made me, and I have accepted that, and I love it, and I appreciate it. Okay, I still have the activity of my limbs, and I still have a sound mind, and I still have the ability, and I'm fortunate enough to be young enough to be able to still go out and make some changes if I'm able to. Like, I had to get past the point of like, beating myself up for the way that God made me. And I feel like one day God convicted my heart and was like, Desi, why are you trying to beat yourself up? I made you that way. Like, you are perfect. You are beautifully and wonderfully made. You know what I'm saying? So why are you trying to blame your mom or your dad or even me for the way that I made you? You know what I'm saying? So, but one thing on the flip side of that, I feel like God also said, like, dude, if you want to make healthier lifestyle choices, you have that option too. I have given you free will. Go out and get it. And there's no reason why you shouldn't. Like, go ahead and put that Kit Kat down and put those sweets down and eat some more of nature's sweets like fruit and cantaloupe, and discover couscous and quinoa and discover all this wonderful food out there in the world, and stop eating Cane's chicken. That's what the Lord said to me, y'all. But seriously, like, you know, you have to just get past the point where it's like, I'm not going to beat myself up anymore. I'm not going to blame anybody. I'm not going to be sad. I'm not going to eat these feelings. If I don't like the way something is and I have the ability to change it, God help me, give me the strength, help me to sustain, and help me to change it. Like, that's just where I am in my journey with my body, and accepting the way that God made me, loving the way that God made me, but also willing to put in the work and make healthier lifestyle choices so that I can look down the road 20, 30 years from now and be so glad that I decided to value myself and remember my worth, and remember that I am worth putting in this extra effort and making these lifestyle changes so that 20, 30 years from now, I'm like, okay, Desi, I'm so glad you decided to lose that weight, because these knees and these bones, you know, like, our bodies are only going to get older. And I see that with my, you know, with older women that are around me, with my grandmother. And I was talking to my best friend about it, and now is the time. Like, you know, I'm in my late 20s, so I'm not a spring chicken, but I'm not, you know, like, I just feel like I'm in the place, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I'm ready to, because everything before I was 27, I loved it. I appreciate that journey. But now, after 27 and moving forward, I want to make the kind of lifestyle choices or make the kind of lifestyle changes that will help me in the long run, that I can benefit from in the long run. So thank you so much for watching this video and all my foolery and all my faces, because I know I was making some faces. I'm very expressive with my face. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope and pray that you stay inspired, that you stay motivated, that you stay encouraged to start your projects, or to finish your projects, or to complete your projects, whatever project it may be. It may be a project of losing weight, it may be a artistic project, it may be a project for work, whatever it may be. I just pray that you stay inspired and motivated to finish it and see it through to the end. And like I said, we're going to be on this weight loss journey together, honey. And I am so excited to transform this into insert after picture right here. So, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. So one thing that say hi, Naomi.
Hi.
So Naomi wants to join us. She won't let me get my moment to myself, but that's okay. So one thing that I love to do is go for walks. Didn't I say be quiet? Put your tongue back in your mouth. Stop, Naomi. Stop. Come on now. Naomi, stop. Okay, bye-bye.
No.
Okay, then sit here. Just sit there. Stop.
Okay. Behind me.
Look at that belly. Okay, stop. Say hi, guys.
Hi guys.
Say welcome
Welcome
to the Queen Project.
to Queen Pod.
I love you.
Where is it?
I love you.
No.
I love you.
Oh no.
You see that? You see this? That's finna go. Okay?